let's go through my BAGGU collection.
Life goes on, it goes down, then back up, and we'll never get used to it. It goes on, it goes down.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute, but I am so excited for today's video. I'm gonna be taking you guys through my BAGGU collection. One person asked for this video in my DMs, so this is for you, but also I've gotten a bunch of comments and questions whenever I film like a pack with me or a what's in my bag. I tend to have a lot of BAGGU pouches and reusable bags and all of that, so I figured it would be fun to take you guys through it. If you're not familiar, BAGGU is a brand that has a bunch of reusable bags and pouches with really pretty patterns, and it's become extremely popular. A lot of their stuff has gone viral on TikTok. When they have new drops, everything sells out. It's like kind of crazy. Also wanted to mention that this is not sponsored by any means. I purchased all of these with my own money through the years. I consider myself a bit of a bag connoisseur in general. I love tote bags, I love pouches, I love putting a bag within a bag. Organization is really important to me, and whenever I open my purse and everything is kind of thrown around, I hate it. So I just like to have, I like for everything to have a home. I am getting over a cold, so I might sound a little bit strange, and I have my water here in case I need it for like a cough attack break. But I've been sitting in bed for a few days and I was like, I need to get dressed and bring a little bit of happy, and these bags and all of these patterns really bring me a lot of joy, so let's go ahead and get into it. I also did just recently order from their latest drop, which was the BAGGU Peanuts drop, and if you know me, you know that I love peanuts, so I'm actually gonna save this for last and we'll open it up together. All right, so first up, the thing that I get the most questions about are the BAGGU packing cubes. If you don't pack with packing cubes, I didn't used to. I was very skeptical about it. I was like, why do I need to be putting my clothes into little bags to travel? But it really does help with keeping your clothes organized and just making travel a lot easier. I know that some people organize their packing cubes with like putting shirts in one and putting pants in another and stuff like that. I keep all of my outfits together and I just do it like by day and put everything together. We have an upcoming Disney trip. I think that these are great for packing for Disney World or a trip where you're gonna be staying at 2 hotels at one time or kind of doing different activities. It is so easy to just take one of these bags out for the place that you're going to instead of having to like rummage around your suitcase and find the t-shirt that you wanted to pair with the shorts and all of that. I absolutely love the patterns on them. This is one of my all-time favorite patterns that they've ever had, the tomatoes in this like hot pink color. And these I believe are the medium sized ones. And sometimes they come in a pack. So you'll get a medium one and then one that's a little bit smaller. I use this size always for like my underwear, bras, socks, and sometimes my bathing suit if I can fit it in there too. You'd be surprised at how much you can fit inside of these also. And then I'll just put my regular clothes and outfits inside of these bags. And sometimes I'll even leave like one of the smaller ones open and I'll put my dirty clothes throughout the trip in there too. They also have a large size of the packing cubes that I've had my eye on. Not that I need any more BAGGU stuff, but sometimes I feel like if I'm going on a longer trip, it'd just be nice to have a larger sized packing cubes. For now, I have these 4 and I find that it's the perfect amount for like a week or less trip. Next up, we have the pouches. If you couldn't tell, I love fruits. Anything with a fruit on it, a fruit pattern, immediately makes me happy. So I really loved this set that they came out with. I'm not exactly sure what the name of these are. Okay, so they have a go pouch set and a flat pouch set. This is the go pouch set, which just means that it kind of opens up a little bit. I use these for a variety of things, but I would say that this cherry one mainly holds a lot of my toiletries when I travel. We just got back from a trip right now, so I was able to fit all of my like shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, toothbrush, creams, everything inside of here. And I also just really like the material of these. They're very easy to wash. I throw them in the washer sometimes and then I'll just leave them out to air dry. This one is huge. It fits so much, and I have all of my like camera stuff in here, my electronics. I should definitely have a better system. Right now it's just a ton of wires in here, but it works for me, and I know that if I need any of my like electronic stuff, it will be in this giant lemon bag. And then this little cutie is one of my favorite size bags that they have, and this is my like little in-flight pouch. So I have alcohol wipes in here, which really help me with like nausea or if I feel a little weak on flights. And then I have the corded headphones. I always bring these because I feel like on airplanes, if you want to watch the movie and stuff, you always need them. And I feel like they're passing them out more for free now, but for a while there you had to pay for them. So I always have a set in there, and then I also just always keep my AirPods in here. Sometimes I'll put some of my medications, a chapstick, and I will put this in the like little front pocket the second that I get on the plane, and it's kind of my like little safety pouch while we're flying. Okay, next we have the classic reusable tote bags. This is how I first discovered BAGGU, and it's one of my all-time favorite products that they have. They have such fun patterns. I have this one with the strawberries on it. They have a lot of collabs, like how I mentioned the Peanuts collab. They did this one with like a Latina artist, and I loved it. It's like a little fruit market stand themed one. And then this one was also a collaboration with an artist who I believe was like a school project, which is so cool. This is one of my all-time favorite bags, and this was my first ever purchase from BAGGU. When I went for my trip in Italy, I purchased this and one of the medium crescents that I'll show you guys later, and that was the first thing that made me fall in love. I just kept this in my carry-on bag, and it was so easy to throw my shoes in here if I bought anything, and you can really just crumble them up and put them inside of a bag. It's so easy. I know that the classier way or the nicer way that people do them is putting them right back into their little sleeves that they come in. They also have mini sizes. So all of these are just the regular style bags, and they can fit an insane amount of stuff in them, but they also have mini bags, and I like to use these for my lunches. So for work, I'll typically bring my like, you know, big tote bag with my laptop and all of that stuff, and then I'll keep my lunch separate inside of one of these little bags, and I feel like it just fits all of my lunch stuff perfectly. I kind of tie it on the top like this, and then I'll just put it immediately in the refrigerator. And I think it's so great too, because then people most likely won't accidentally steal some of your food. The second that I go into the fridge, I just grab it. I know that it's mine. So I really like them.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Just a quick little break there. She's yapping too much, but I won't let the cough stop me. I need to yap.
Don't let the cops stop.
I haven't been able to yap for days. All right, next on the list, I'm a little bit embarrassed because I have not one, not two, not three, but four of the BAGGU medium crescent bags. This bag is phenomenal. If you are going to get anything from BAGGU, I highly recommend the medium crescent bag. This has definitely had its moment. It's gone viral. I've seen it all over TikTok. People wear them to Disney now. It has really made the rounds, and for good reason. This one is the first one that I ever bought. So my first purchase from BAGGU, I went to the store in Brooklyn in Williamsburg, which is a beautiful store, by the way, if you have the chance to go. They have one in Soho now too. But I went back in like 2019, maybe 2020. I don't even know how I heard about this place. I think I had seen someone in Brooklyn carrying the bag, and I was interested in it, and I did some research and found where they were from. And so I went into the store and I tried this one on, this medium crescent, and I really wanted to have something for my solo trip. I went to Italy, and I really wanted to have something that was close to my chest because everyone was talking about pickpocketers and all that stuff. And I found that this was just fantastic when I tried it on in the store, and then having it in Italy was a game changer. You can fit so much inside of here. this would spill if I put it in there, but I'm not kidding you. This entire thing fits inside of here. I've seen people fit their iPads in here. If I forget a bag while I'm doing groceries, I will just fill it up with like fruits and tomatoes. It does have a pocket on both sides. I know people have mentioned wanting a little more organization inside of the bags, but I really don't mind it. And you can also change the length of the strap, and it's just a great throw on everyday bag. So I have it in this like greenish color, which if you couldn't tell, I really love any type of chartreuse or greenish yellow tones. I saw Emily, the first time I met Emily, one of my good friends on here, I've done vlogs with her and stuff. You guys know Emily, but the first time I met her, she was wearing it in this color and I was like, oh, that's stunning. I think it's called Bluebell actually, which I really love. I have this one, which I use a ton. This one was part of the Urban Outfitters collab. So Urban Outfitters and BAGGU, sometimes they'll release like exclusive colorways and sizes and stuff on Urban Outfitters, and this was one of them. I remember I ran and inside is yet another one of these bags. This was the same collab that I was talking about with like the student that they did, and I thought it was so cute. Anyways, so this is one of my all-time favorites because it is that orangey red color, and I remember going to Urban Outfitters and there was one left and it was on the mannequin, and I had to like build up the strength to ask the girl who worked at Urban Outfitters if I could take the one that was on the mannequin. I have anxiety. Asking people for things is hard for me sometimes, but I built up the strength and I did it because I loved the color so much. She got it off the mannequin for me, like was going to sell it for me, and then someone who worked at Urban Outfitters, who I guess like styles the mannequins, was like upset. Like she was like, oh my god, like I can't believe that you sold it to her, like blah blah. And I'm just like walking out with my bag and I was like, whoop, and I just like snuck out of there. But I'm so glad I got my hands on it. This is probably my like second most used bag, and then this is my most used one, the black crescent. I think that it is just so versatile. It's, I mean, so easy. It matches with everything. I use it a lot for errands and stuff like that. I love this bag. I feel like as I get older, like I'm 30, about to turn 31 in September, I'm starting to dabble a little bit more with actual bags, you know, like actual purses and stuff. But I'm just not a big like purse girl. So I still find myself reaching for these. And I just think they go with so much. All right, time to open the new package. This is also a good reminder for me that I don't need anything else from BAGGU. I think it's so easy, especially in this day and age with social media and scrolling on TikTok. You see someone having the latest and the newest of something and you really want to get it, and this is a good reminder that you do not need all of these things. One medium crossbody would absolutely suffice for your needs. I haven't bought something from a BAGGU drop or collab in a really long time. I want to say maybe like in a year or so, but when they released that it was peanuts, I was like, oh no, I actually do need to get something. So I got a couple other little things too that weren't part of the peanuts collab, so we can start with those. I got this, I think it's called a dop kit is the proper term for it, but I thought that this would be great for my makeup. Again, I'm a sucker for the fruit pattern, and it also looks like it is going to fit a lot. And I kind of like how it has this little hook on it. I feel like I could hang it in the bathroom of a hotel or something like that. So happy with this one. Oh, I got this cute little pouch to put my AirPods in, which I actually have them right here. I don't have a pouch for my AirPods, and I feel like they a lot of the times get trapped on the bottom of my tote bag and I simply can't find them. So I just thought this would be cute. They slide in perfectly, and then they have a little hook on the side too. So I'll probably connect, like inside of my work tote, there's a little keychain thing. So I'll probably connect this in there so that I can more easily find them. And again, it's like that bright red color, which I love. Okay, and now the peanuts. I'm so excited. So this was the bag that I was the most excited for. It is the peanuts like Halloween pattern. Let me take this off so that you guys can see it better. And I decided to get it in the mini version. I just thought this was so cute, even for trick-or-treating or something. I just I think it's adorable, and when I go shopping for little like Halloween or fall things, I'm definitely gonna bring it with me. I also got in the small size this one for my lunches so that I can rotate it with the cherry one. I got this puffer jacket Snoopy one. He has like sunglasses on and a little, which was like the park one is I think what it was called. I just thought this was so unbelievably cute and also very me. Let's go ahead and open the Halloween one so that you guys can see what I was talking about with these. So they come in these little pouches and you can open them. Let's go ahead and open the Halloween one so that you guys can see what I was talking about with these. So they come in these little pouches and you can open them. And they just kind of like fold up really easily. Oh my god, this is so cute. So that is what the pattern looks like. Oh my god, this is adorable. I feel like a lot of the times Peanuts like patterns and merch nowadays is only Snoopy, and I love Snoopy, don't get me wrong, but I particularly love when Peanuts stuff includes all of the characters, like all of the original characters. It just brings me so much joy. And It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's one of Ryan's all-time favorite movies. It's actually the background on his computer screen. So I'm really excited about that addition to the BAGGU collection. I almost forgot, but my mom actually bought me the 3-pack. So they sell their reusable bags in 3-packs as well. They come in a cute little pouch, and they'll have like all of the new bags in them. And so we recently went home, and when I got there, she gave it to me and I was like, oh my goodness, like I had already purchased a bunch of them. So now I've got some extras, but I gave Ryan one of the bags, and I feel like I'll probably give these to one of my friends too because they're just too cute to return. I am definitely going on a hiatus now that I've got my Peanuts ones. I do not need to acquire any more, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it brought a little bit of joy your way. As I mentioned, we're heading on a Disney trip soon, so there will be a pack with me coming, and I will be using a lot of these bags in that, so keep an eye for it. I recently just hit like 6,000 subscribers on here, which is really, really crazy. Thank you all so much for watching here and for being a part of this channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you next time.
Life goes